Yo, you're Kel Dominus again here, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing our 2025 NFL playoff predictions. And it's been a long season. Everybody knows, if you know me, I'm a Ravens fan. My team, bad loss last week on Sunday. Should be in the playoffs, but everything doesn't go your way. We really didn't deserve to be in there, but still with a chance to get in there. But talk about the Ravens in a whole different video. I have plans on making a short about them. But let's go ahead and get into the video. I want you to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit my link in the bio. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on all that social media stuff. And let's just go ahead and get into this video. Y'all don't want to hear me rambling. Let's go and get into it. So we're going to start off with the AFC side. I tried to find a bigger bracket one that we can simulate, but this is the best we can find. We got the Chargers going up to New England in the 7 versus 2nd seed. I don't see the Chargers defense is really good, but I'm going with the Patriots easily. I'm not going to think too much of it. This is actually the 8 o'clock game Sunday. Then we're going to do Texans versus Houston. I've seen actually a couple of people actually pick Pittsburgh. I think that's kind of crazy. Houston has the number 1 defense. And their offense is like scraping up the field, but I just can't see Pittsburgh scoring on Houston at all, really. And then we got Buffalo going to Jacksonville in the 6 versus 3rd seed, which I think has potential to probably be game of the weekend, possibly. And I'm going with Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville is just a better all-around team. They can run the football on Buffalo. Trevor Lawrence has been playing really good lately. Liam Cohen has really changed the whole team around from going 3-14 last year to 14-3, literally flip-flopping the schedule. I think that's great what he's doing over there. Head coach candidate for sure. And we will be doing my awards prediction in this video too. But I'm going with Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville is just the all-around better team. I know the Buffalo Bills side you have Josh Allen. If Josh Allen doesn't get it done this year, then people should be like, in my opinion, well, when is he going to get it done? He doesn't have Patrick Mahomes, the boogeyman. He don't even got to face Lamar Jackson. Even though people say like he owns Lamar in the playoffs, he still don't even got to play him. And you know, people like to say Joe Burrow, but Joe Burrow hasn't been in the playoffs in a couple of years. But still, no Joe Burrow in the playoffs. And really like no dominant team like crazy. They be like, oh, shoot, Buffalo does have a chance. But I am going to go with Jacksonville. I think Buffalo just has flaws this year. Jacksonville's been well coached this year. I really like watching them play. They're a lot of fun. Trevor Lawrence is playing really, really good football. They can run the football. Buffalo, I think Josh Allen does have a good game. But I'm going to go with Jacksonville. Now we're going to go over to the NFC side. We got the Green Bay Packers going to Chicago Bears. Both times they played in the regular season, it's been great games. I watched both of them beginning and end, had a lot of fun. Something about the Packers though, like lately they just haven't been playing the best of football lately. I know they haven't had their quarterback in Jordan Love. Chicago really didn't have the best win. I mean, not the best win, a really good game, week 18 against Detroit. But I'm gonna go with the Bears, man. I think they've played them tough both times. Both of them got to win. But I'm gonna go with the Bears. I feel like Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams, they get it done. First playoff win under Ben Johnson. I'm going to go with Green Bay. And Green Bay's defense, they've had a lot of injuries this year. That's really holding them back, I feel, from making a deep playoff run or making a Super Bowl push. Because if you asked me like week 2, I probably would have had them going to the Super Bowl. But I'm going to go with the Chicago Bears. Then we got 6-3. We got the San Francisco 49ers going to the Philadelphia Eagles. I think this is a terrible matchup for the 49ers. Not winning that Seattle game really hurts. And the Rams beating the Cardinals really hurts because I don't see a world that they could beat Philadelphia. I know some people like to hate on Philadelphia, but they're not that good. But 49ers versus Eagles is not a good matchup at all. 49ers have completely no pass rush. They're not a good defense right now. And when you give Jalen Hurts time in the pocket, he can scramble. 49ers DBs aren't all the world. I don't see like none of them could guard A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert. I feel like they're just going to have their way. And I feel like they could really try to get that run game going with Saquon in this game. The offensive line isn't as good as it was last year, but it's still not like a terrible unit, I feel. But I feel like Philadelphia offense is really going to get going in this game. It's the playoffs. So in Philadelphia, it's a tough place to play. And the other side of the ball for the San Francisco 49ers, their offense has been really good this year, but I feel like Philadelphia will be able to slow them down a bit from scoring. And I just don't see the 49ers stopping the Eagles, really. But like, there's times when the Eagles' offense just stalls out, and you just like, what the? So I wouldn't be I'm going with the Eagles, obviously, but just it's a real slim chance the 49ers. Their defense isn't that good. Not because of coaching or players. It's literally just injuries have really ruined their whole defense. The fact that they even had a chance at the number one seed just shows how good their coaching was. But especially with all the injuries they've had throughout the year. But that's just a bad matchup for them to go to Philadelphia. Could be snowing. Who knows? Just the defense. I think Philadelphia can really get some things going in the run game, pass game. Jalen Hurts going, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. That's just a terrible matchup. All the teams the 49ers could play in this playoff, I was like, the one team they should not want to play the most is the Philadelphia Eagles. It's just the worst matchup for them. Then we got the 5th versus 4th seed. You got the Los Angeles Rams going up against the Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers, they play with a lot of heart. They beat them actually early in the regular season. And I know I saw some on Twitter or X. But the Panthers did have some injuries that game. Some people didn't play. I don't think J.C. Horn played. I'm going with the Los Angeles Rams. It's the playoff game. Matthew Stafford, Sean McVay. The Panthers, it's been a good story to get here, though. It's been a good story. It's been a lot of fun to watch. I've been rooting them for them for like afar. Like I wanted them to playoffs over Tampa Bay just because like it's Carolina. Their fans deserve it. It's been a minute since they've been in there. Bryce Young. I don't know. Maybe Bryce Young's just a crazy playoff riser, but I'm going to go with the Los Angeles Rams. There's some things Carolina can do, I feel like, to make it have a chance to win. It's really just play how they did the first time. The defense has to play really good again, and the run game has to be going. And Bryce Young and Tech got to be on the same page. There's a word out there the Panthers go win, but most of the time, Rams are going to win that game. Matthew Stafford, Puka, Sean McVay. I don't know if Devontae Adams is back or not, but Kyron Williams, I'm going to Rams pretty easily. Then we're back to the division, so we're going to head back over to the AFC, which we got Houston going to Denver. Actually, going to say that one. We got the 3 versus 2 seed Jacksonville going to New England. And this one's kind of tough because the Patriots are like a weird team, man, because like they really haven't played anybody. Not to discredit the team, because they have played good, and I do like Vrabel a lot. They've been, I don't know, man. It's hard to describe the Patriots. The defense isn't all of that. It's okay unit. The offense has been good. Drake May's been spectacular, and you got Jacksonville coming in, Trevor Lawrence, Liam Cohen. I feel like they're just hot right now. The Jaguars are just hot. Dang, man, I don't like. It's so weird for the AFC because I'm trying to think like, dang, I haven't even thought about who I have going to the Super Bowl out of the AFC. So this is really gonna be it. But give me Jacksonville, man. They can run the ball. The defense is good. Trevor Lawrence is playing at a high level. I'm counting on a lot with Trevor Lawrence playing at this high level still. But I believe, so I'm gonna go with the Jacksonville Jaguars beating the New England Patriots and probably an upset. Houston Texans going up against the Denver Broncos. They played earlier this season. It was a nasty defensive matchup. Nasty. And the Broncos did squeak it out. The only thing about the Texans defense, they both have great defenses. But I really question, can the Broncos receivers, Cortland Sutton, Mims, all those guys just getting open consistently on the Houston Texans, which I can't see. But on the other side of the ball, like Denver has a really good defense, but I can see Nico Collins making some plays. Dalton Schultz can make a play here and there, but it's a bad matchup for Denver. I feel like these two gritty defensive teams, they want to win ugly. Houston really wants to win ugly, but I'm gonna go with Denver. Denver and how am I? Low altitude. That would be a fun game to watch, though. That'd be definitely a fun game to watch. Let's go over to the NFC side. We got the Rams versus Seattle. Both of these times they've played, it's been crazy good games. Seattle got them last time in overtime. I'm gonna go with the Rams this time. Matthew Stafford, Sean McVay. I think they get their good back. Puka went crazy against them last time. I think the Rams going back to Seattle. It's a tough place to play in Seattle. Sam Darnold. I like to see Sam Darnold string up some wins together in the playoffs, but I just don't see it right now. Going up against the Rams, I think the Rams get it done. And we got the Eagles versus Bears, another matchup that we saw earlier this year. Actually, all 4 of these teams, all 4 of these games, these teams played in the regular season. And Yeah, I don't even know why I say am, but Eagles going up against Chicago Bears. I think the Eagles get it going to Chicago. Think the Eagles get it going in this game. Their offense really struggled against them last time, but I think the Bears defense isn't that good. They should be able to get the run game going or get the pass game going. It's playoff football, Philadelphia Eagles. I don't think they play around this time. Jalen Hurts usually tries to play his best football around this time, man. I'm going to Philadelphia Eagles. Ooh, conference championship. We got Jacksonville going to Denver. Oh my God, this playoff. The AFC is like crazy because to stop the bracket real quick. You would never picture any of these teams going to the conference championship before the year. If you ask me before the year what teams I got in the conference championship, it's easily Kansas City, Buffalo, Baltimore. Pretty comfortable. Can't really see nobody else being besides them. One of them three, but two of them three. And look where we are, man. I had none of them even going to the division. Two of them didn't even make the playoffs. But let's go and get to Jacksonville versus Denver. They played earlier this year. Jacksonville really owned that matchup. Played really good football. And Denver's really been getting by a lot of games. I think Jacksonville gets them again. I'm just going to keep it a butt. The run game, Trevor Lawrence playing is good. The defense causes turnovers. And I think Denver really has scraped by. I had them scraping by against Houston, if I didn't say that. But I think Jacksonville get them again. Going into Denver, getting them twice. That's a bad look, but Denver just misses out on the Super Bowl look this year. And we got a weird Jacksonville Jaguars. Nobody predicted. Probably not even the Jaguars, but now we're going up to Los Angeles Rams, going up against the Philadelphia Eagles. Back in Philly, rematch of the divisional round last year. Probably one of the best games of the whole playoffs last year, if not like top 5, something like that. But it's going to be a tough game. The Rams always play the Eagles tough. Last 2 times, the Rams really felt like they probably should have won that last game. But Philadelphia, man. Philadelphia, a lot goes their way. This has been a step back year. I'm going to go with the Los Angeles Rams, though. I think the Rams finally get it done against them and go to the Super Bowl. Matthew Stafford, Sean McVay, Puka. Devontae should definitely be back by now. Kyron Williams, I think they get it going this time against Philly. And yeah, I don't know, man. Philly can really win it still, though. Philadelphia, like, these matches like against the Rams and Packers, I just feel like maybe they just own them. Like, no matter what happens, the Eagles are just going to beat them. Dang. It's tough, man. I'm going to stay with the Rams. I'm going to stick with the Rams, though. I've had the Rams going to the Super Bowl probably for the majority of the year, so I'm going to stick with the Rams, ride it out. Now, my Super Bowl is Jacksonville versus the Rams. I can see this being a fun offensive game, get some things going, but obviously we're going with the Los Angeles Rams to run it all. Matthew Stafford, your Super Bowl MVP, bona fide, in my opinion, top 10 quarterback if this happens. Hall of Famer for sure. Rams' career better than his Lions' career, and I think it's going to be just like this. And my war predictions, go ahead and get them out the way. Start off with offensive rookie of the year. I think it should go to Tet. It's been kind of a weak year for offense. Like, he could give it Tyler Shuck. A lot of guys got hurt, I feel, so won't be able to get. But I'm going to go with Tet. Defensive rookie of the year. Now, I actually have no idea. Who could I actually? You guys have a sidebar, actually. Just look up, like, who's the odds-on favorite for that? Oh, Jesus Christ. Who's the odds-on favorite? Oh, Jesus Christ. Linebacker for Cleveland Browns, Carson. Who's all like James? Well, I guess, man. I feel like it's been a quiet year for defensive rookie of the year. Maybe I just don't know ball. Hey, man, maybe I'm a casual. But I guess we'll go Carson. Then we'll go offensive player of the year. It's going to be close, man. You got JSN, you got Puka. I'm going to go with JSN, though. JSN was a dog the whole year. Puka did miss a game. I feel like Puka will get it. Puka is definitely going to get his offensive player of the year 1 year, but I'm going to go with JSN. Then defensive player of the year, easily Myles Garrett, broke the sack record. Myles Garrett. I don't even have to talk too much about that. Then head coach of the year, in my opinion, is Ben Johnson. I thought Ben Johnson did a great job with the Chicago Bears this year. Shout out to Liam Cohen. Shout out to Vrabel. Shout out to Sean Payton. It's been a good year for coach. Shout out to Mike Macdonald. Should have been the Ravens coach, but I think it's been a good year for coaching, head coach candidates. I think all these guys could have won it in separate years, but the year they had this year. But I'm going with Ben Johnson as my coach of the year for what he did with the Chicago Bears. I'm going worst to first. Shout out to Liam Cohen. Worst to first, flip the record. But so then we got next one, MVP. Two guys, MVP. Let's see, can we just pull these stats up side by side, actually? Side by side. There's only two guys in the conversation, of course. Drake May, Matthew Stafford. Actually, think they got like, let me just look at. All right. So, yeah. So, we got the stats.